Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a pretty interesting situation here. DSP here, and this is a game which I'm going to be trying out today. Totally out of left field and totally out of the blue. Let me explain. The name of the game is called the Talos Principle, and a lot of you may not know about this game or know exactly what it is. This was a game designed by Crow Team. If you don't know who Crow Team is, these are the same guys and gals who made the Serious Sam series of games way back in the day, and they work on various projects from time to time. They made this unique game called the Talos Principle in late 2014. It actually is supposed to be kind of a puzzle adventure thriller style game. Now, this kind of is a kind of game that maybe is up my alley, especially with the fact that it is mystery aspect to it, the fact that it's going to be a discovery style game with some puzzles mixed in here. And a lot of people actually were interested in seeing me play this game in late 2014. However, the Talos Principle unfortunately had the unfortunate distinction, let's put it this way, of having some of the worst release timing possible. It was released smack dab in the middle of December 2014, and if you guys and gals remember, that was one of the most release-heavy time periods of recent gaming, with such huge games as Dragon Age Inquisition, Far Cry 4, amongst a dozen others that all came out within a month's period. And so it's very hard for a game like the Talos Principle to get any kind of attention when you've got all these other games in competition. Now, not to say that people didn't play it, and not to say that it didn't get critical acclaim. It actually did. It was very well received by those who did play it, but I certainly think that this game might have done a lot better and become a lot more popular if the game had been released at a different time period, okay? So at that time, people had asked me, Phil, are you going to play the game? And I said, well, there's two reasons why I'm not. Number one, because at that point it was a PC exclusive, and I have a pretty limited ability to both play and capture games at a high quality on the same PC, because I don't have two gaming rigs or whatever. And so that was one thing that made me very skeptical of playing it. And number two, the fact that it was during that month when I was so busy with all the other ongoing releases, and because of that, I was like, well, unfortunately, it's kind of dead in the water for me, you know, and I always kind of kept it on the back burner as a possibility, but never really got around to playing it. So, full disclosure here, as I like to say, this game is being released on the PlayStation 4. And it's the same game, it's just basically being ported to PS4, which is good because it gives a whole new audience the ability to see and experience the game. And I'm in particular one of those people. I've got a PS4, my capture setup is very much better when I'm capturing from a console because it doesn't tax the CPU, and I'm able to record at high resolution, high frame rate. And so I knew this game was coming out, but again, the game, unfortunately, looked like it was going to have some release timing that may coincide with a lot of other game releases. However, fortunately, a few things happened. Number one, recently, a bunch of games that I've been playing kind of were not very good, or were very short. And so it kind of freed up a little bit of time for me to check out a new game that normally I wouldn't have played. Number two, I was actually contacted by a PR firm, who I guess was hired by Crow Team to try to get the word out about this porting of the Talos Principle to the PlayStation 4, and I was actually provided with this copy for free a little bit in advance. It actually comes out on October 13th, 2015, excuse me, and I'm actually playing this a couple days earlier since I have some time now to play it, so that's pretty cool. And certainly I hope that the game turns out well and I like it. If I do like this game, I'll probably end up doing a full playthrough. It all depends. This is kind of something that I'm doing out of the box, a game that I normally wouldn't play. But because, number one, it's on PS4, number two, I have a little bit of free time to work on it, and number three, because I got a free copy of it, I'm checking it out. So, full disclosure, I want to make that all clear up front for you so that there's no, confusion or whatever about why I'm playing this game. But I'm interested. I like Crow Team. They put together good stuff, so I'm curious to see what they've done with the Talos Principle, being, again, that it was well received last year. I'm going to get to see what I was missing out on, right? So, alright, enough of me gabbing. Without further ado, let's boot her up, and let's check out the Talos Principle. And immediately we've got Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget petting a cat. Crow Team, as I said. Yeah, I don't know too much about the plot or anything about this game. I just know it's supposed to have puzzles combined with you know, kind of a suspenseful mystery thriller style plot. So, okay then. Devolver Digital, they've done many games over the years. And it's important to know I am not going to, you know, I'm not going to try to look up answers or cheat or whatever. I'm going to try to say, you know, solve as much as I can. I don't know how difficult the puzzles are in this game. We'll have to find out for ourselves, but play options and credits. Let's make sure that we've got excuse me. Let's make sure that we've actually got subtitles on here. I'm not sure. Subtitles on. Subtitles on. There we go. Preferred views. Oh, look at this. You could actually do first person or over the left or right shoulder views. So you've actually got the options. That's interesting. A lot of games certainly don't give you that option. Terminal font size should be large. If it's too small, we can actually make it huge, which is good. Player's movement speed. I guess we'll keep it at medium. Sound seems to be fine. Color. Whoa. Looks good. Alright. What is this? Talos Principle and Road to Gehenna. Apparently the game might have an expansion that I'm not even aware of called the Road to Gehenna. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, we're just going to do Talos Principle for now. Here we go. Interesting, because already I'm intrigued. We're seeing what looks to be like an ancient civilization or something, right? Looks like we're some kind of ruins. But how does that tie into a robot pitting a cat? I have no idea. This is one of those cases I'm very happy that I don't know too much about the game. It's going to be me playing it completely cold and not really having any kind of a background. And that typically leads to the best experiences and the best playthroughs, in my opinion, because it's not someone who already knows everything about the game, you know? Volume's a little loud. Let me check it out and see if I can lower it. I'll lower it a tiny bit. I'm going to lower my headphones. It's loading a child program parameter, it says. Starting the child process. I wonder what that means. Whoa. Well, your hand is a robot. Whoa. It appears the game runs at 60 frames per second. That's pretty sweet.
Behold, child.
Oh my god, that's loud.
You are risen from...
Hold on. I gotta lower my headphones. Alright, let's try this now.
The dust, and you walk in my garden.
It's supposed to be God?
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker.
Huh.
And I am called Elohim.
Elohim.
Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Elohim. Well, that's one of the names that has been used for God over the centuries in various cultures. This is kind of interesting. Now, we're obviously a robot, right? You can see, if I press down triangle, the robot seems to touch its hand. If there's a button, what happens if I hold it? Huh? Apparently, if you hold down triangle, you reset or rewind. So maybe if you get stuck in a puzzle or something you can't solve, you hold that to start over. That's interesting. Circle does this. Journal empty, no texts found. So apparently we're going to get journal entries we could use. X jumps. There's a slight double jump in midair. See that? You can kind of double jump. Square does nothing. What about the triggers? Oh, L1 also jumps. I don't think the other triggers do anything, and the thumbsticks clicking in don't appear to do anything either. Alright, well, just take a look at this area. Beautiful graphics. We've got, again, like I said, some kind of a temple, right? It looks like you're in some kind of ancient temple or civilization. Obviously, we're farther in the future if there's a freaking robot that you're playing. Some nice water effects. Ooh, splish splash. Is there a reflection? No reflection. I wanted to see what I look like, but no reflection. Alright, what's this? I was able to pass through it. Can I go back? Yes. Weird. Initializing the child program logic check. So, there's this, whatever the hell it is. I cannot pass through this barrier. Okay, good to know. So obviously I need to do something to pass through the barrier. What's this thing here? Take a jammer, R1. Subject-object interaction, okay. So it's acting like this whole thing is a test. Alright, jam. Once it's jammed, you cannot pick it up. If you go to pick it up, you go to the other side, so gotta leave that there. Okay. The most basic of puzzles possible has been solved. Why didn't I get a trophy? I should have got a trophy already. Child program basic calibration successful. Whoa, we've got a moving orb, some kind of a laser sight, and here's a jammer, right? I jammed the orb. Okay. It doesn't appear that I can do anything to the orb. Spatial awareness was rated as okay. Whoa, this laser is tripping out, man. I don't think it's supposed to do that. We got another jammer. Use that to jam the turret. There we go. Alright, nicely done. Take a look around the new area. Anything here? What's this? Ah, look. I don't know where I am, but this is something beautiful. There is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. I'm wondering if you actually used a smartphone, okay, to scan this symbol, if it would give you a link to something interesting, because this is the symbol that the smartphones can scan and translate into data. Unfortunately, my smartphone's capability to do that is not very good. Whoa. So that's a way back if I want to get a shortcut back. Yeah, I have a program on my smartphone to do that. It's not good. It doesn't really work too well. Maybe I'll come back and, or I'll try that later. I'll get a better program. I didn't know that I was going to have those in here. So we got a bunch of gates that are all locked. Can't seem to really advance anywhere over here. Let's go through the center. 60 frames per second visuals are
All
pretty
across
sweet.
this land,
Oh.
I have created trials for you to overcome.
Gee, thanks.
And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
Eternal life, huh? I've been promised that before, and I'm pretty skeptical. You're not the first all-knowing, all-seeing God that's promised me eternal life, sir. Alright, what's this? I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. One word, faith. Look at that. So it's almost like, you know, the Bible, the Roman Catholic, or not even Roman Catholic, just the Bible in general, right? Has chapters and verses and stuff like that. I don't want to say Roman Catholic because that's the only one I've read, but I know there's other Bibles as well. Or the Torah, or whatever you want to call it. Oh boy. What do we got going on here? Let's see. Nothing here. That's a gate that's closed. What the hell does that mean? I have no idea. It's some kind of a language, right? Must be. Look. Huh? Use? It's a puzzle. Click the touchpad button to pick up and drop. What? This lock requires more sigils. I don't have all the sigils needed to do this. So I can't do it until I have all the sigils. I see. Okay. So we're looking for sigils to solve puzzles. Peole. And apparently that's a sigil that I'm going to be looking to get from solving this one called peole. Okay. here we are. Jammer. Use that to jam it. Okay, we've jammed that orb. See that? Okay. We got another jammer here. It's jamming a force field. Here's the sigil we need to find. Why is this jamming this force field? Right? Shit. Okay, I've got an idea. I think I know what I gotta do. Can I jam this through the fence? I think so. No, you can't jam it through the fence? Aw, man. Got one. Now I can go grab the other one. And jam the other guy. I gotta jam that guy that's in the background, and I'll jam both orbs. Got him. Haha. You just got double jammed, son. Rammed and jammed. There it is. We got it. We got a sigil piece.
You will not need this sigil to open the gate to my temple, but it may serve you in times to come.
Oh, move faster by holding L2. Oh, you can run fast. That's cool. Alright, so we've obtained a sigil. It's our first sigil that we obtained. So it seems to me the yellow sigils are optional, but may help you. The green sigils are the ones that are, like, absolutely required. At least that's what it seems like to me. I could be wrong, but... Okay. Let's check this one out. It's supposed to be one green sigil, right? Locked. Here we go, the green sigil this way. Only the two of us. I see a turret. Obviously I need to jam this to get through. What's over here? Another jammer. Just the two of us. We can jam it if we try. Oh, the two of us. Just the two of us. So, see, it's obvious that I need to use these two jammers, and I need to find another way to jam this. Can I jam it from the outside? I don't know. Hold on, let me see something. Yes, you can jam one from here. But that's obviously not going to help me to get through here, right? If I pick this up, then I'm stuck. So I need to have both jammers to get through. Then you pick it up. Yeah. Just the two of us. So you have a jammer there. If I put the jammer outside, see, the thing is I grab it, I could unjam it, but then I can't get back in here. There's not a third jammer, and I would think the name of it being called Just the Two of Us would be a hint that there's not a third jammer anywhere. Is there some other way? Is there a ladder? There's no ladder. Wait a minute. What if... Now, there's no way to get it to do two things. It can either just jam the wall or jam the gun. It can't jam both. Can I jump on these? No. That obviously jams that, but now I can't get in. So I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Right? Interesting. This is going to be a hell of a challenging game, I get the feeling. Nothing up there. Ah, wait a minute. I got it. Yup, and now you jam it from this side. See that? There you go. You need to bring it inside. Ha-ha! Yoink. Ta-da! Get those Tetris
The shapes
pieces.
you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Okay, then. Well, we got a green sigil, and we've got a yellow sigil. Interesting. I guess we're done here. Go back to this main area. Ah, they cross them off once you're done. That's good. You know you don't have to go there again. Although, who's Xing out those signs exactly? Someone's following us and Xing the signs. This lock still requires more signs. See that? I need 2 more signs to do it, so I can't do it yet. Okay. Nothing over here, but here we can get 3 pieces in this one. Okay. And they're all different puzzles. Wow. Alright, let's try this one first. A switch out of reach. So we've got a turret. We've got one of those patrolling orbs. Here's my jammer. Anything in here? Nope. So, it's obvious I need to jam this turret. What else am I going to do? There's the piece. There's an orb over there, so I can't go all the way over there. I'll get hit by the orb. Is there another jammer? Ah, there's a staircase up. This is interesting. And what is this? I believe that's going to disable this turret no matter what. Yeah, the turret's off, so now I can take my jammer. Ah, I like this. Simple puzzles, they're not too complex so far. It's reminiscent of a game like Portal, only it doesn't use portals. It uses, robots and jammers and switches and stuff. It's pretty cool. Visuals are nice. 60 frames per second's nice. Got it. Nicely done. Ta-da!
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Okay, God. Whatever you say. Wait a minute. I didn't have to go back. The gate opened after I grabbed the piece, I guess. Oh well. One more sigil's needed to open the gate, but there's extra ones. Right? There's an extra piece, I think it said. Yeah, look. There's an L here. There's also an L here. 2 different ways to do it, I guess. Let's get one, see if I can get an extra. Outnumbered. I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of drones in this one. Alright, we found our first jammer. Which I can use to jam that gun right now. What else do we have around here? Let's look. I probably want to jam the gun. Alright, that'll allows me to go through here. But now there is a bouncy ball. Look. I know what I need to do. Let the ball through and then recreate the wall. Yeah. It'll get trapped on the other side. Look at that. Now I can't go back. Now I can jam the turret. Haha. Very nice. Neener. Got it. So I got the 3 pieces needed to open that first gate.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Cool. But I want to go to this next one, because this is another piece. I wonder if you get anything extra for doing ones you don't necessarily need. I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's check it out.